Hello, hello. There we go. My microphone is working now. Let's go. Sorry, I've been so spotty with my streaming lately. The weather makes me so sleepy. And I've been like looking for an optometrist. I hope you're all having a great day. Many hearts to you.
Every time I stopped at anything,
Oh,
I wind up
my soup is
accidentally
spicy.
getting its food hair all over me.
Blue tier season. Let's go. Well, thank you, Jason. Alright. First, we claim our compensation. I really need to switch those out, but laziness is apparently strong. My mirror friends, what's going on here? Nikki, did you know? At certain special times, the river winding through the meadow all the way to the Silken Lakeside will appear somewhat different. When the season of sorrow arrives, even the lake waters take on a melancholic hue. Quite. Sorry, dropped my Malona ice cream yesterday. I was so sad. Quite interesting. I won't say too much, but the details here are here on Parapal. Better for you to see it yourself. Everyone's experience is different. Okay, thank you, Dada. Whose name still baffles me, but that's okay.
We begin with a magical encounter between a Cadence-born and a young girl.
Okay, so I opened this up first before I ever talked to the Cadence-born that we actually meet, and I'm like, yo, this Cadence-born sounds pretty great. And then we get a clown, and I was like so sad. Why can't we get a fancy looking Cadence-born? Aw, he's so cute and petally. He looks like a little flower. I can't leave notifications. Part of the group. No notifications left unread. Excuse me, I clicked on you. Every tier remembers. In breezy meadow deep, the deep blue lake flows in silence, whispering sorrows long forgotten. How many hidden memories lie within the blue, endless blue tears? Okay. Got our first quest. We're gonna go to the store, gonna look at everything so it goes away. Sweetheart variation. From the depths. What does it look like? At peace in a mossy forest. Oh, that's pretty. A vow of tears and farewells. Oh, double pose. Gotcha. Whispering to the tides. Let your sorrows drift away. A brand new lantern of letting go. Not worth my 100 coiny coins, especially if, like, I don't know, the whole outfit costs. Oh, that's so cute. Very yellow. Alright, let's see how many pieces this beautiful thing is. But first, let's watch a video for coiny coins. Ew. Ruin it with Momo. The most sparkly platform heals. I prefer it in the jury black and green, I think. It's kind of prettier in this dark hue. Okay, we got our coins. Hello, Katori. Hello, Ninja Biscuit. Thank you for directly applying comfort to Noggin. No, I'm just like unloading it all now. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. No, 10 is still too many pieces. Okay. I don't quite have a temple yet, so we're just gonna keep doing content in the game until we can get a temple. How is cheesecake? I am good. I just had some yummy soup with pork belly, so I'm like. Let's put that pretty dress as the one we desperately want. Oh my god, it was so yummy. I air fried it, the pork belly, yesterday with peppers, onions, and like a bunch of random shit. So good.
The wind is kicking up.
Alright.
Mama, be careful. Don't blow
Login
away.
bonus! Give me the free stuff.
I'm not worried at all.
Ooh, pretty clothes. Okay, so there's like a lot of stuff to do. Like find the gifties. We should be able to get the pretty dress. I did do 97 pulls last time for the last outfit, but I didn't get anything. So here's hoping the best. Also, just fuck this whole nonsense. Where's the Nate now? Yeah, I know. Okay, this hasn't reset yet, but this is usually a great source of. Go to the Silken Lake. Okay. Take me there. Take me down to the very last city with grass is green and the girls are pretty. Early full set pull, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was literally like, I put the starting soon screen on just so I could finish my soup. Ooh, buggies. Hello, little moth. Yeah, me too right now. I like really want to art fight, but also I'm just like, art fight. I tried. I don't even have energy to finish the outfit I designed for art fight for the two of us.
God, I'll always like to have the buildings clean. Now we have to find out. Anyway, let's go see how.
I might need to switch to PNG form.
Oh,
The damn fucking horses.
is that someone crying by the lake?
Craig is crying by the lake, guys.
Hey, what's wrong?
I miss my grandma.
Yeah, I think even if I do anything, I'll draw my own OC.
I try
Yo,
not to.
mood. I'm so sorry.
Whenever I think
I-
about her,
I want to draw when I get new glasses. I think that's
she
the
was a
plan for
quirky
me.
little old lady. She always carried around a worn-out notebook full of stories. She used to tell me that every night, darkness carves out a brand new moon. She'd say there's a hidden kingdom.
Hopefully when I get new glasses, I can inspire
Even
both of
the snakes
us
in the meadow have wishes
to art
that
more.
speak. She told me all of that. But she also had a bad habit. She never finished her stories. She always said, "I'll tell you the rest next time." But after a dozen or so next times, she never got the chance to finish any of them.
Oh, little guys.
They sound like such beautiful memories.
I guess I wasn't prepared for Blue Tear season, but you know.
Maybe those unfinished stories were a special gift she left for you.
A gift? What do you mean?
Maybe it was always her dream to write those stories with her favorite grandkid. So she'd start them, and then wait for the day
Oh,
you'd
good. A
pick up that
pickup
old notebook
line.
and continue to write, and eventually finish them yourself.
You really think so? I hope that's true. Thank you, Nikki.
Oh, here come the tears again. Fred, you sure you're okay?
Are you a camera? Because all I can do is smile when I see you.
Tear season. This is what you're supposed to do. Just let it all out. Cry as hard as you need, and let the blue tears carry your sadness away. Look, I already feel so much better.
That's great. But what are blue tears?
Oh, just keep walking and you'll see them. There's this whole stretch of glowing blue water. At night by the shore, it shimmers really beautifully. This time of year, during the blue tear season, people tend to feel more emotional. So, if you see someone like me crying by the lake, don't worry. Just let them cry it out. Sometimes, sadness gets buried so deep you just can't talk about it. Every 20 years with the blue tears, you can finally let it all go.
Aww.
I see now. The blue tears stay by the water, quietly listening to you, like an old friend who never interrupts. They help people leave their sadness in this season. That way they can step into the future with a lighter heart. What if someone's really upset and they don't want to cry their heart out by the lake when others might hear them?
Well, you can always visit the tear bottle vendor and buy a special bottle full of blue tears. That way, you can share your sorrows with the blue tears anywhere, even in private. But to be honest, I still prefer coming here. They say that
How
if the blue
old are
tears
you,
truly
Craig?
bless you, they might carry you back to the past, so you can make things right.
Take you back to the past?
When I was little, a lullaby passed around Greasy Meadow about the blue tears. I still remember parts of it. Blue tears, blue tears. Secrets kept in guarded years. Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight.
Aww.
If this is true, I hope the blue tears can take me back. That way I can tell my grandma about the story I've been writing. But it's just a lullaby. I've never actually met anyone blessed by the blue tears.
Is that so? Hey, Momo, why don't we go ahead and see the blue tears? If they could...
So pretty. Okay, wait. Ooh, pretty. Okay. So initially I thought that, oh god, where is it? It's not the abandoned district. I thought we were talking about this tiny lake here. Cause like, there's literally no quest about this area at all, and it drives me crazy because there's this big door right here. See where this winding path takes us? There is a door right here that we have not opened yet, and it is driving me crazy. What is this door? The whole area is laden with like wish fanatic camps that have been long abandoned. So I'm just like, what is the store? What is the store? What is this? Oh, I can go see the little Gooby for free stuff. I like free stuff. So this wasn't the content patch I was hoping for, where we get to go to a new country and have more space to explore. Actually, I'm going to switch to PNG real quick. I see myself lagging just a little bit. I'm just gonna put myself in my secret channel for streams and close down, this. There we go, guys. We are a PNG again. I should probably become a different PNG, but yeah, it'll take 2 seconds. I wanted to test to see if I could at least play Infinity Nikki as the regular 3D model, but I don't want to push it too hard. Oh no. I made it my mission to thumbs up everything. Hello, giant Gooby. Nikki, do you have any more due of inspiration? Offer the inspiration. Offer. Yeah. Yeah, new rig soon. I need to settle some days and finish drawing a lot of crap. Hopefully I can get over my art block soon. I have so many cool things that I want to do, but also my little Gooby brain is just like, I can't make the dial-up sound, so that's the extent of my effort. Yeah, let's teleport from right here. Yeah, I'm down. Just, tell me when and where. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, that person's wearing the outfit that I wanted. Got a bunny, and got their powder. Oh, everything's like completely different. That is crazy. Nope, that was bad. That's okay. We'll come back to that. I forgot to steal the camera parameters, but that's okay. So yeah, I was definitely hoping it would be on the other side of the lake, but beggars can't be choosers. And maybe one day we will open that door. The door tied to the darkness.
Who's speaking?
Those damn horses. I want to pet them all at once. so I can get all of the, ooh, the water looks all pretty now.
Don't cry. Don't remember me for this moment.
Don't cry.
Before your death, I truly lived.
Nikki!
Uh-oh, face first into the river I go.
Nikki! You finally woke up! You passed out all of a sudden. It scared me.
I'm pretty sure I
I
colored
did.
those earrings black.
What? Just now, by the lake, we were watching the blue tears, and then a voice suddenly started speaking to us. Then you just walked straight into the water. We called out, but you didn't respond, and then you collapsed. Thankfully, you passed by. Wow. Her name's Diana. She's a ranger. Oh, it was nothing. And ranger might be a bit of a stretch. I only just started training.
She has the
Actually
Amber
learned how to
vibes.
swim by helping kids catch fish, since I could never get the hang of fishing. I never thought it'd actually come in handy someday. But I'm glad it did. How are you feeling now? Do you hurt anywhere? I'm alright. Thank you, Deanna. But what about you? Me? I'm fine. Oh, wait. My bracelet. It's gone. Oh no. Don't tell me it just fell in the lake. Bracelet? Oh, please don't worry about it. That scale bracelet is actually a little odd. It's gone missing a few times, but somehow it always finds its way back. Grandma used to say people, like rivers, flow alongside each other. Things that drift along the water are sometimes returned by it too. Maybe one day, after some twists and turns, a kind soul will return it. I feel a bit sad about losing it, but it was worth it to get you out safely.
Aww.
Still, your bracelet was lost because of me. Deanna, I'll help you find it. It's that voice from the blue tears voice. Without it, none of this would have happened.
Oh, Momo.
Voice? What voice? It was a woman's voice. She kept telling me not to cry, and not to let death be how she's remembered. Her tone was warm, but somehow filled me with such deep sorrow. Strange. I didn't hear anything. While I was helping you, I spotted some strange blue figures flickering near the water's edge. I was going to check it out, but then you woke up. Voices. Flickering figures.
Oh my god,
It's
Momo,
true.
you're a coward.
Is that part of the Blue Tears legend too? I've only heard the version where you return to the past to fix regrets. Wait, hold on. Did you hear a response from the Blue Tears? Isn't that supposed to be a blessing? This sounds dangerous. It even mentioned death. I'm confused too. I'm worried. Whoever that voice belonged to, she sounded like she was in trouble. Like she was calling out from somewhere far away. But how is that linked to the Blue Tears legend of regret and redemption? I don't really know either. I've only just arrived in Wishfield, so I'm not too familiar with the Blue Tears. That story.
All of the villagers shit in a bucket, and I'm laden in gold and, like, I don't know, some kind of black material.
Great. Thank you, Deanna. We'll head there now. Okay, I'll look around too.
Maybe I should change my outfit. It's been a while.
If there's another clue here, maybe I can find it. If you need help again.
Oh, and like crystal platform heels. I'ma pet those fucks. No, I scared them. No. Okay, first things first. Let's see if we have another outfit to wear. No, I accidentally saved over that one. That's just, I saved over that one too. Okay, now we have horns. Oh, good. They replaced a lot of the treasure chests in the areas where they're doing events, which is kind of great because, you know, I might have accidentally ate all the treasure chests in the area normally. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Ninja Biscuit. Like, honestly, Infinity Nikki has the easiest battle pass to complete, and I kind of love it for it. As well as, like, the easiest dailies. Which we can go finish by talking to that purple pink tower over there. I get so much random material. What is that? It's so cute! You don't know how long I've waited for the blue tears to flow, just so I could finally cry openly, my Sonia. Hey man, I get it, but you don't always have to keep everything bottled up. You never even told me who Sonia was. Sonia was my bike. Oh my god, I thought this was a lady. I totally get it. I wasted a bunch of blinks too. Honestly, I'm ready to cry too. Okay, also, every time there's an event, there's like refreshed lore books for you to find in certain places, which is great. Yeah, mood. I'm trying to balance like so many different gotchas, but thankfully Infinity Nikki is pretty new, so it doesn't take long to catch up. And, oh, you know, it's pretty easy. Oh, there's another lore book I was looking for. A lot of the text is really long to read for these lore books, so I don't tend to read them on stream, mostly just because I'm real bad at public speaking, apparently. And, yeah. You can always go back and go to your compendium. Lore compendium, and it'll show you all of the lore snippets. So many. I think it also tells you where to go find things like Golden Spoon Guide. Oh no, it just tells you the ones you're missing so you can find out where they are. Hairstyle Compendium update, let's go! I have one gotcha. Ooh, what gotcha is that? Oh my god, fuck you, Prince outfit. I'm a dazzling connoisseur of outfits. Oh, Star yeah, that's a pretty cool one. A little too sci-fi for me, but you know. First things first. We have to do a Realm of Dark, and then the rest we can just, you know, fudge. Let's do this one today. I did the other one yesterday. And from here, we're gonna put all our money into pearls. They'll help us upgrade clothing, which will give us more stuff to play around with color-wise, which is great. I'd probably do other stuff, but for the most part, my ability outfits are all done. And then the stylish outfits, I'm literally like missing one piece from, I'm missing. I had to go out and find the treasure chests. And here I am down to 4 items. I am in no rush to make them because it requires fish essence, and I hate finding the fish. It gave me a break for a while because the story just wasn't gripping, and then they announced their collab. Oh yeah, everyone's excited for their collab. Hopefully you enjoy it. It looked pretty neat. I kind of watched a little bit of the special letter addressing that with when Katori was streaming it. Looked pretty cool. Again, I just jumped up 2 levels of the battle pass, just doing nothing. Bam. All my primos. Alright. Score. So as you can see, these are all the ones that we have upgraded with an exception of this one because it is 10 pieces and I did not get the wings. Bane of my existence. So we're not going to bother with this one. Yeah, I only got 6 of this one. It kind of sucks. Let's upgrade our little fishing outfit. Looks like a little sharky shark. Okay, so here's where our trouble comes in. Now we need the little cool gems. So it generally just gives you a pull. It gives you a pull in the for depending on the star quality. When you upgrade it here, you get a single pull, but then when you register it in your compendium, it'll give you like a couple Fremos. Heart of Infinity. Wait. Bam. Currency. I have another one. Oh. Just all the currency. I'm not feeling this outfit. Maybe it's the dress. I mean, I guess they could also recolor stuff, but also I'm just like, oh no, we're just back to this. We'll just stick to the normal outfit. Also, events are great for, actually going around and picking up items, because, once you get so far in the game, you're just like, fuck gathering. I'll just do my dailies. Shake the tree. Oh, this would be a great time to go around the edge of the bodies of water for some lilies. Lily. And I guess ghost people. I definitely don't want to teleport in case it, like, chases Lorraine away. Oh, Lorraine stopped. Big sad. Am I probably going to regret gathering all these ghosties now? Yeah, probably.
We've been going all night. Sun's
Hello, horse. I'm here to pet you. So you're supposed to sneak up on them. And I did that. But I let go too abruptly, I guess. It hates me. It hates me.
Tear bottle vendor should be somewhere close by. Wait, are they that glowing blue thing? Nikki, what are those things?
A wishing one, how could this be? Alicia was killed by the serpent! How could that monster do that?
Madness. Everything's falling apart. At least the serpent handed over the Orosa scepter. Otherwise...
Shadows? Are they talking?
Don't be scared. I'll go ask.
Who are you? Why are you here? And what's all this about the serpent killing Alicia?
Oh good, perfect for cutscenes. Be right back.
No response. Nikki, Ribbit, can you hear that terrifying Shadow's voice? Ah! A ghost! What? A croaker? What are you doing here? Ribbit, I'm here to collect the blue tears for the tear bottles. The blue tears are so sad. When humans cry to them, it makes them feel a little better. Ribbit, I can trade tear bottles for art supplies and for stories, and then I can make tons of new graffiti. So you're the tear bottle vendor we've been looking for.
You scared me for a second. I thought something strange had happened again. Long time no see, Miss Croaker.
It's strange, but seeing you here by this eerie shadow gives me a bizarre sense of comfort.
Me too. Oh, Miss Croaker, do you know what these shadows are?
Ribbit, I don't know anything about them. Not long ago, a bunch of blue shadows appeared at the lake with blue tears. Ribbit, this is the first time I've seen them. I was going to hide upstream by the river, but there were more shadows over there, so I got scared and I ran back here, Ribbit.
So then, the strange figures Deanna noticed must have been these shadows.
Actually, Ribbit, I have an idea. These shadows might be related to the original legend of the blue tears, Ribbit. But what about going back to the past to fix regrets? Yes, Ribbit. A long, long time ago, some saw the shadows of their loved ones who died in a war by the lake, Ribbit. They cried their heart out, telling their loved ones how much they missed them and made up for the regret of never saying goodbye. That's how the legend started, Ribbit. Other croakers say it happened almost a few centuries ago. Maybe those people saw those strange shadows back then, Ribbit! But there's no mention of these shadows speaking. It's only you who can hear them, Nikki, Ribbit. Maybe you're the Blue Tears' chosen one, Ribbit.
Maybe. I came from far away to get here, so we might be linked somehow. Maybe that's why I keep finding strange things. Miss Croker, we're tracking a mysterious voice. It always appears at the same time as the shadows. But just now, when they showed up, I didn't hear the voice at all.
Maybe still, they could be connected to the mysterious voice somehow.
Could be. Oh, earlier, we overheard the shadows saying that the serpent killed Alicia. So, if these shadows were once real people, then what they're talking about might actually have happened in the past. Miss Croker, have you ever heard of Alicia and the serpent?
Ribbit, Ribbit, Alicia. Never heard of her, Ribbit. But the serpent? Oh, that's super scary, Ribbit! They say it's big enough to coil around the entire Well of Fortune, and its fangs are longer than 3 croakers stacked up on top of each other. They say it snatches up all the naughty little croakers, Ribbit! That doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, wait, can we even still call it a thing?
The serpent killing people. Could that be what the mysterious voice was referring to when it mentioned death? Why am I the only one who can hear it? Is it asking me to do something?
Ah! So creepy! The weird voice is back again! Bye-bye, Nikki, Ribbit! I'm getting out of here!
Okay, I'm hydrated. And I did my push-ups and sit-ups, or push-ups and squats. Hello, Xena. How's it
Maybe
going?
if we keep investigating these shadows,
I hope you're all doing
find out more
well.
about that mysterious voice. You mentioned those shadows appeared upstream along the river, too. If we keep investigating, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Alright, let's see what else the blue tier season has for us. Fighting guys. So I'm definitely hoping that this blue tier season yields another fun boss to do weekly. Ooh. Can I catch you? Ooh, bug. There's probably a bug I can literally only get at this tree, but I keep forgetting to go get the tree stuff. Oh, it's a guy. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Yes. There will always be head pat. I need to assign my attack outfit to be my main little wizard outfit because that would be so cute. Another ghosty. May they rest in peace. O wishing one, grant them peace, a peaceful rest. Let them never be disturbed again, never fear again. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about me anymore. It's all right. I may be alone in this world's end, but the divine envoy is here to protect the people. I'll keep going with everything I've got. For those who didn't make it.
Said the serpent is a liar! She tricked everyone!
That's hard to believe. Maybe there's more to the story.
It'll be too late for second guesses when misfortune strikes. We must take back the Erosa Scepter. The hands of traitors must not hold our god's power.
They're talking about deep lore stuff, and I'm just sitting here going, I haven't caught a spider in a while.
The key we were given, the gates of the Serpentine ruins will swing wide open for us. The main force is already hidden under a veil of mist. Once the time's right, we'll strike for a wish and start the war. It's been centuries since the veil fell, since our god left this world. This time, we must discover how to use the scepter and let our god's light shine once more. Those ignorant fools. They have the audacity to call us the Fanatic Wishers. But they have no idea. We carry a sacred mission to revive our god.
Ooh, okay. Fanatic Wishers. Maybe we will go to the lake that we are getting ever closer to. Sorry, got a little excited there. Time to kill a guy. Okay, there we go. Well, Quest doesn't need a little bit of murder in the middle. Am I right, guys?
May the Wishing One's blessings remain. Even though he has long since departed, he still cares for his people and called forth the serpent to watch over us.
Give the scepter to the divine envoy. No one's more worthy than Sith.
Nikki, Shadows mentioned the Mistfield War and the Fanatic Wishers.
If I remember correctly, all of this actually happened in Wishfield. It seems these shadows really are echoes from the past, living snapshots of history. But there is still one thing that I don't get. Why are they always talking about the serpent? From the sound of it, the serpent named Sith was alive during the Mistveil War. Well, you can call it alive. She disguised herself as the Wishing One's divine envoy, as a means to get a hold of the Erosa Scepter. After that, she even murdered someone.
These shadows, could they be the souls of those persecuted by the serpent? Ghosts trapped here by their regrets?
Possibly. Isn't there a Blue Tears legend about returning to yesterday? Maybe that's what it means. Bringing people back from the past. Like these shadows and that mysterious voice. Maybe she's a person who was alive long ago.
Oh, the fancy dress is
She
Sith.
mentioned death. Maybe she was one of the victims of the serpent too.
Or maybe she's the serpent herself.
And what we're hearing is an old cry for help.
But why would the Blue Tears come find us? Whatever happened to her, it's been centuries. She's probably long gone.
Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading light. Maybe it's not just a cry for help. Maybe she actually wants us to help make things right. But we still don't know who she is, or what regret she left behind.
Nikki, did you hear something just now?
That noise. Someone's following us.
I came from somewhere over that way. Come on, let's go.
watching what you were doing, trying to figure out those shadows.
That's called stalking.
I just noticed a bunch of shadows suddenly pop up around the ruins. Then you and this weird cat showed up, and it looked like you could talk to them.
So, you got curious?
Exactly. I thought maybe these ghosts of history had summoned you. So I decided to tail you and see what I could find out.
I see now. You misunderstood. We don't know where these ghosts of history came from, and we can't talk to the shadows. But we can hear what they're saying. So, the ghosts of history. Is that what you're calling them?
Yes. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Phoebe. I'm a historian. I came to these ruins because I'm researching a subject related to the Mistvale War. And for this particular topic, I have a special connection. An ancestor who was a fanatic wisher.
Fanatic wishers? I remember. Centuries ago, under the Mist's Veil, the fanatic wishers launched a surprise attack. They hit Glorish and Stoneville at the same time. The Arosa scepter went missing in the chaos. And those shadows we saw, they seemed to be telling stories from that same time. The serpent disguised herself as a divine envoy and stole the Arosa scepter. Phoebe, do you know anything about that?
Strange. Unlike my family, you don't seem afraid of the name Fanatic Wishers.
Well, if you said you wanted to destroy Wishfield and make everyone miserable, then yes, I'd be scared. Actually, no. I'd be really mad. But since you haven't told us why you mentioned them, I figured I'd listen till the end.
I'm gonna dye those earrings in a second.
The truth
They've been
is,
bugging me in
most
every
people
single
would follow.
cutscene.
It's just that one ancestor who joined the Fanatic Wishers. No one ever talks about him. It's like he's a ghost.
Being afraid of someone long gone, someone you can't even see, it does sound like facing a ghost.
Exactly. But I've never liked pretending things didn't happen. All these years, I've been chasing the truth behind that ghost. Ah, sorry, I still haven't answered your question. That divine envoy you mentioned might actually be linked to my ancestor.
Really?
Yes, that so-called divine envoy is rarely mentioned. In fact, in all the historical records I've read, there's nothing connecting them to the Mistvale War, and nothing at all that links them to the Arosa scepter. Only a single journal page I found buried in my family's archives. It briefly mentions that divine envoy. From what I gathered, I believe my ancestor might not have joined the Fanatic Wishers out of malice, but for some greater purpose. Nikki, I happened to overhear you speaking to the shadows earlier, so I'd like to ask for your help.
Of course.
How do you know Nikki's name? How long were you eavesdropping for?
All of it? The things you've discovered are incredibly valuable. I was actually planning to include it in my thesis. I'll list you in the acknowledgements, of course.
That's tempting, Phoebe. Actually, I've also been investigating a mysterious voice that may be linked to that so-called divine envoy. Maybe we can team up.
Amazing. Who knows? I might be able to uncover the voice's identity from historical records. Then you can help me prove that the Forgotten Ghost was actually someone remarkable. In that case, Nikki, I'd make you a co-author on my thesis.
What about me? Me!
Of course. And me too.
Of course, of
Can't
course.
wait to start working
We've
together.
co-written so many theses at this point,
I've found
guys.
several locations where the shadows are gathering in large numbers. I found that many of them overlap with key sites from the Mistvale War. So, based on that, I made some educated guesses about where else the shadows might gather. Let's start right away.
Alright,
Well,
let's...
nowhere to hide now.
Apple. Miss Alyssa waved her hand. Whoosh, the S-Links disappeared like that. Amazing. When I grow up, I want to be just like Miss Alyssa and help everyone. Tomorrow, please come soon. Aw, little goobies. Little goobs. I guess I can't listen to those ones.
From what I've observed, blue fireflies tend to gather around the shadows. They could lead the way.
Nikki, look! The blue fireflies are moving! Let's follow them!
It shouldn't be far now.
Last night, I finally had a good night's sleep for the first time in ages. Never thought these old bones were worthy of such peaceful rest. The shelter is truly a blessing from the divine envoy. Yeah, the moment we dragged our things through the gate and saw all those traps laid out, it was the first time I felt really safe. Like, we didn't have to worry about Esslings attacking. Thank you, divine envoy. Thank you, wishing one, for your mercy. Can't not talk to the ghosts.
I'm sorry, Alicia. I didn't mean to bother you. Just wanted to quietly leave these 2 sprigs of soft daisies at your door. My sister headed out early this morning after you defeated the monsters in that area. She said she was gathering materials for the Wimancer to patch up some clothes. I was just thinking, if there's anything you need, just say the word. We can't fight monsters like you do, but we can help collect materials.
Oh, I totally forgot about mending clothes. Don't worry about it. And please thank your sister for me. The flowers she picked are absolutely beautiful.
You...
Of course I remember. I remember the path to the riverside was blocked too. I'll figure something out. About your sister's eyes, those monsters, there will be a way.
That voice... Nikki, that's the same mysterious voice we heard by the lake.
So,
Oh no, another mysterious
the
Alyssa.
one killed by Sith the Serpent. That voice we heard must have been left behind after she was attacked by Sith. From the sound of it, during the Mistvale War, she was a hero to many. No, hero might not be the right word. The war brought terrible suffering to innocent people. But because of those like her, hope could still live in their hearts.
What a tragedy. Someone like her was taken by the serpent. Nikki, do you think she was so well-loved back then that maybe Phoebe can find her in some of the history books?
Maybe. And if we can figure out what kind of life she had, maybe we'll understand what kind of regrets she had. Then we can help her in the present. Also, she was called a Whimmancer. That's a weird title. Do you think people made it up back then because the fanatic wishers didn't like the term stylist? Let's ask Phoebe when we see her.
Let's go.
Strange. Many of the shadows we passed on the way don't quite match my hypothesis. Nikki, I'd like to check another location later to confirm my hypothesis. Could you help by listening to the nearby shadows and recording what they say?
Alright, we're on a journey towards the big old door. I hope we open it. Uh-oh. Goodbye. I was kind of hoping for more background music. Spooky season had the greatest music. It was so good. Yeah, it's one of those no swim games. So now we're in the Fanatic Wisher camp. And look, the thing it was supposed to protect them from is, you know, everywhere.
Hey, Jean, during the last wishing ceremony, people And they actually got it. They say we can all hide in that huge cavern now. The Wishing One really did send an envoy to protect us. There's still hope.
Divine envoy. When the Silvergale left us for good, my children were taken to it. Now the prophecy
To be fair, it'd be difficult because the heavy dresses, right?
on their way home too. Please plant a lamp beam for them. That way they can find their way back.
A wishing ceremony. I guess there are some wishes even the wishing one can't fulfill.
And the divine envoy was actually the serpent in disguise.
But the serpent did build a shelter for them. She tried to make their wishes come true. Was that all really just to win people's trust? Also, something a shadow said earlier was kind of strange. It was like he'd actually been there, back when the Wishing One still roamed the land as the Silvergale. I really need to tell Phoebe about all of this.
Okay, I thought he was in the circle, but he is not in the circle. It's okay, because we're gonna kill some guys. Okay. And back to where we were going before.
Hey, is he okay? He keeps talking to that scale bracelet, laughing and crying, like a conversation. That bracelet? Doesn't it look just like the Divine Envoy's scales?
You don't know the story. He and his little brother fled here together, but they ran into a monster along the way. His brother threw himself in front of the attack.
Oh no.
A few days ago, he volunteered to help haul supplies, and the Divine Envoy gave him that bracelet. She said it would bring him protection. He returned and broke down in tears, saying that maybe if he'd had that bracelet earlier and given it to his brother, maybe he'd still be alive.
Nikki, they mentioned the scale bracelet.
Could it really be that Sith made it from her own scales? That she made it to protect people?
But she's not even a real divine envoy. Why would she do that?
If it was just about gaining people's trust, they already believed she was a divine envoy. Everyone believed in her. She didn't need to do something like that. Unless she was up to something. But he seemed just like an ordinary person.
No way she did all this just to be nice, right?
Wait, didn't Deanna also lose a scale bracelet? You don't think the two bracelets are connected somehow, do you? Momo, let's head to the lakeside and ask her.
Before we head back to Phoebe, let's go ask about the scale bracelet.
Sorry about that. I was taking a phone call. Where's the cave? I want to go in. I'm back now. Sorry about that. It's sad. Not everyone can be guided to see the truth. But when the wishing one returns, even the most ignorant will finally understand. Our deeds will be remembered by history, and those who mock us now will regret their short-sightedness. Oh yeah, we tried talking to them. It doesn't work. Don't mind me, just going after the free currency. I'm back. Sorry what that guy is. It's not often I get phone calls, so I usually take them when I get them. But the 8, just hearing the name makes me sick. They're nothing but thieves stealing divine power for themselves. Exactly. I've had enough of them. They go on mourning the wishing ones while scrambling to become stylists. All they care about is getting whim for themselves. They won't admit that it was the stylist who stole the god's power, caused their downfall. Damn. We're getting closer to the cave.
Looks like everyone nearby has been told. One more time, let's circle the lake, just in case anyone's in trouble. Yeah, no. What are you muttering about? Oh, Nikki and Momo.
Thank you for the welcome back.
It's kind of a long story. Not long after you two left, a bunch of strange shadows started appearing around the Blue Tears, so I figured I'd hang around, just in case. Why are you two back here?
Well,
this scale bracelet was given to my ancestor a long time ago, when a passing ranger and her companion saved him from a monster. This can protect you from S-lings. Keep it close till you don't need it anymore. That's all the ranger said before hurrying off. So how long would they need it for? For generations, this remained unanswered. Back in that age of disaster and chaos, who wouldn't want something like that?
exactly. A life-saving item? You'd never let it go.
But when someone else collapsed right in front of my ancestor, that's when he understood. The apocalypse shattered the old ways of life, like a storm or a wildfire. Everyone got swept up in it. No one could stand against it alone. The ranger couldn't save everyone. Neither could my ancestor. But at the very least, he could save the person in front of him. Since then, that bracelet has been passed along, and our family began to travel. They went from one country to another. The more suffering they witnessed, the more they realized how much more suffering there was. Places we couldn't see.
for one bracelet, that's very profound.
Oh, I didn't want to burden you before, so I didn't tell you. I grew up hearing that story often. I dreamed of becoming someone like that ranger, someone who could give others strength. To me, she felt like a faraway friend, like a star in the sky. I always wondered, all those centuries ago, what kind of person was she, and where did she travel? My family believes the bracelet is meant for whoever dares to go the farthest, where danger lurks in the unknown. Before my grandmother passed, she gave it to me and encouraged me to start my own journey. That's why I came to Wishfield. I wanted to learn more about the Ranger. This is where she came from. But these past few days, I haven't had much luck. What's her name? Maybe we've heard of her. Alicia. Ranger Alicia. And her friend, Sith.
Wait, Sith? You mean Alicia and Sith the Serpent were friends? Deanna, when your ancestor met her, was Sith a giant serpent?
I've never heard anything like that. If she was a giant serpent, I'm sure my ancestor would have mentioned it.
But the bracelets are the same, and have the same power. Just one was given by Alicia, and the other by Sith the Serpent. What exactly was their relationship? Were they allies or enemies?
That era was so long ago. Most of its history has been lost to time. I've been here for so long, and until you showed up, I hadn't heard a single word about Alicia. But you've uncovered a lot. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You're right. Come on, Momo. Let's check out the rest of the shadows nearby.
Good luck! And please, if you do discover anything about Alicia, promise you'll tell me. You can find me at the Meadow Wharf! Investigation complete. Nikki, let's go back and talk to Phoebe about everything we've discovered.
So much stuff. But I gotta get the sparkly first. Sparkle. Do you talk? No, you don't talk. Ooh, we're getting deeper into the area.
If you go any further, you'll lose me.
Oh, wishing one, please bless our mission. I have nothing left to hold on to. Only the hope that you'll once again shine your grace upon the shadow world. Yes, dearest wishing one, return to Wishfield. For that noble purpose, I'm willing to give my life. Starting a war is wrong, but if it's for the wishing one, then it's justified. What's right? What's wrong? I can't tell anymore. I just can't. Really? I never saw those there before. How many do we have left in here? So many! We're getting closer to the door. I hope we open it some more. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Closer to the door. It's the sheeps. If someone truly discovers how to use the Arosa scepter, then why do we need the wishing one at all? I'll make my own wishes come true. Fame, power, love, whatever I want, it will all be mine.
Hi, Phoebe. We're back.
Just a moment. Let's put the rest aside for now. Nikki, could you help me sense this shadow here? I think I just saw my family's crest on it. Nikki, I think the ghost I've been chasing this whole time might be standing right in front of me.
I see.
Let go! We didn't get the item yet! We have to go back! Go back? I dragged you all the way out of that cursed cavern, and you want to run back in? They told you it was treasure in that cavern. And not Not that it's filled with traps and hidden weapons. You told me there was trouble. Now the treasure is just some worthless legend.
You shoot some fool. Once we find a way to wield the Erosa scepter, there's no wish we won't be able to grant!
It's not possible! King died, and all we got was a page torn from an old journal. It's got nothing to do with the scepter.
Wait. So the journal was taken from inside the cavern?
What's wrong? What did you hear? This means my entire premise is wrong. That journal wasn't written by my ancestor. It was an old record they found in the cavern. The Erosa scepter, the divine envoy, they're even more ancient.
So, the shadows appearing near the blue tears, the ghosts of history, they're not just from the Mistvale War, are they?
That's right. The term Windmancer only appears in documents that predate the rise of the Eight. It refers to those who wielded wind before the discovery of the stone tablets, through more primitive means. The stone tablets discovered by the Eight allowed more people to access and use wind. After that, the word stylist gradually replaced the term Windmancer. So, going off of what the shadows have been saying, there are actually two separate different time periods here. One is from the Mistvale War, and one is from after the Veilfall, but before the Eight emerged.
So there are shadows from two different eras. That's why it felt like the time they were describing didn't line up with the Mistvale War.
So, further in the past, the Serpent posed as a divine envoy and obtained the Erosa scepter. Later, she killed a Windmancer named Alicia. She was exposed, and she lost the scepter. It matches the historical records. After Florawish was rebuilt, the Erosa scepter was in the hands of the Wishing One's statue, until the fanatic Wishers took it.
After that, the story we heard before starts when the fanatic Wishers went into the cavern to find a way for humans to use the Erosa scepter, right?
Yes. About the fanatic Wishers. Nikki, could you help me investigate one more location? I know it might not be connected to the major historical events we've just uncovered, but it's important to me.
No problem. Don't worry, Phoebe. We'll head right over.
We're going to the gate. Oh no, we're not going to the gate. I thought we were going to the
Setting
gate.
sun looks like a helping, delicious, savory work.
Damn it, Phoebe, where are you taking me? This is not the way to the gate. You know, bring me to the place I want to go. Also, she just doesn't seem to care about these S-lings. Ah! I have no health. The last three. Oh, Phoebe's down here. Oh, I see those now. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we saw that guy already. So much cutscene today.
Over here.
What about the records? About how to use the scepter? Were they stolen?
I don't know what happened. I didn't even see what the attacker looked like.
He was just waiting for us to remove the records. We've been completely fooled from start to finish. It was all a scam! The wishing one is not I've done so much to revive him. He should have granted my wish to have the finest clothes and endless wealth!
What are you doing? You threw away the key?
Yes. Now no one can enter the Serpentine ruins. This page here is the only thing I took from it. It better be worth something.
That's everything I heard. I'm so sorry, Phoebe.
Greedy. Stupid. Arrogant. Selfish. All this time, the ghost I was chasing was actually like this.
Phoebe.
No. Don't try to comfort me. Since finding that ghost in the journal page, I've been combing through dusty archives, chasing a name lost to time. I wanted to prove that even someone ignored by history could have lived a life full of glory and meaning. The truth is, I've been afraid all along. Afraid that one day, my research would yield conclusions I'd rather not find. I've been afraid of the truth.
I think it's okay to be afraid of the truth, Phoebe. What matters most is how you choose to face it. Historians are often confronted with many truths. Oftentimes, they don't match their original assumptions.
That's true. History isn't all glory and triumph. There's also destructive greed, whispered grief, and kindness that burns bright. Sometimes it's these fragile, forgotten fragments that make history what it truly is. Sorry, Nikki. I got a little shaken up. But I haven't forgotten who I am. Whether it's ugly, foolish, or noble. It's my duty as a historian to record it truthfully.
All of the cutscenes, gacha games, visual novels, and like gameplay.
Our work together is moving.
Yeah, right?
I promise to help
I
you
just
uncover
want to
the
go into
story
the
behind that
cave.
mysterious voice.
I've been
So,
waiting
let's
since
keep
like
going.
day one of this game.
Actually,
You can't put a
something you
big
said caught
door
my
and not
attention.
let me cross through
Those
it.
shadows you found mentioned a place called the Serpentine Ruins, and running into layers of traps. Based on everything else you've discovered, that cavern might be a massive shelter built by the Serpent.
Back to the serpent again. Well, that explains why we heard Alicia's voice there. She must have been very important to
Hi,
Seth.
Wavy, how you doing?
If they were truly friends, and the serpent killed her in the
I
end.
need to clean my glasses.
Phoebe, does the name Alicia ring any bells?
The records are scattered and conflicting. Even the Serpent had barely any reliable records, let alone an ordinary person struggling to survive after the Veilfall.
Then I guess
Hello, I'm awake, meow meow. Me
Alicia is
too.
just another ghost buried by time.
Just doing a sip
Yes.
sip.
The more desperate the era, the more ghosts we find. I have a bold theory, Nikki.
I see blue
Are
sparklies.
you willing to take this journal page with you?
Take it. Isn't it a precious family heirloom?
Nah, your
You
ancestor
know
was
the
a
truth
thief.
now. It's not really linked to my family. But for the theory I'm entertaining, it may be the only clue we have left.
Oh my
I've been
god.
wondering, why do these shadows come from two wildly different eras? Maybe the Serpent really was active during the Veilfall. But what about during the Mistveil War? I have a feeling that hidden in that cavern lay the answers we seek.
Cavern, 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 cavern.
Thank you, Phoebe.
No need. I'm also curious about this Alicia ghost. Maybe when my curiosity gets too strong to ignore, I'll come chasing after you.
Nikki, be extra careful when you open this. It's so old, fragile.
No shit, little mascot character. This is the sacred day we've long been waiting for. Our chosen one begged the divine envoy to show mercy, which is why
People followed the priest to the wishing
flip
altar
desk. I'm not fast
to speak
enough.
with the wishing one's divine envoy. Looks like this was torn from a regular person's diary. Oh, wishing one, please hear my voice.
We're close.
This is unbelievable. Maybe it's because of the prayer you just said?
This lamp, it seems to attract the glimmer drops.
In the past, people would collect glimmer drops to light up the road. Maybe it's some kind of god.
Nikki, let's try to collect more glimmer drops and light up the lights.
She'll hear us for sure. She's the divine envoy.
I like the blue flowers.
She'll hear us for sure. She's the divine envoy.
Oh, wishing one, may your light shine, and your blessings endure.
Yeah, the lamp is fully lit.
No rush, my love. Let's take our time. As long as we make it, the divine envoy will save you.
No, little goat, stop running from me. I just want to be your pal. I had the wrong item out.
Hurry up, hurry! We need to be in the front row. I want to ask where Daddy went.
Oh, big grip. Oh, there's so many ghosts on the other side. When will this kind of life finally be over? Damn.
Oh, wishing one, may your light shine, and your blessings endure.
I hope everyone's having a great day. I am, because I get to go to the cavern! Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Faithful believers, after years of preparation, our plans are finally coming to life. In the name of faith and ideals, we gather here today. The main force will push through the mist and attack the Flowish in Stoneville. Our mission is to sneak in with the key and enter the ruins and seize the way to wield the Arosa scepter. This is a holy war. Some of us may not make it back, but this is our one and only chance to resurrect our beloved deity. Fight for faith. We're the Wishing One. I'm glad to hear that.
Are the ceremonies getting more frequent?
It's not like we have a choice. At least our family doesn't.
Oh, okay. We're caught up on this side. they got engaged. That's so nice.
Bracelets. Will they come back?
I love it when people get engaged. It's so cute. Alright, I think we're almost like caught up on all the little chitter chatters. Damn. Everyone wants that answer. Oh. I've been riding high ever since. Couldn't be happier for them. That's adorable. The key to the serpent ruins. After almost 200 hours, two hours of cutscenes, we're almost there.
A key? Is that the one Phoebe's ancestor lost in a lake centuries ago? So, does that mean we can get into that cavern now?
Cavern.
It seems like something's missing.
Can it even be used? It's so worn out.
Don't cry. When the sun trembles in the sky, look to the children and to the flowers.
That's Alicia's voice.
Don't cry. Those of us who survived long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Light the bonfire. Let the knit moths dance. They fly toward me, as if in this world there is still light.
Long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Is that what Alicia from that era was trying to say?
Oh, cute. That's adorable.
She lived after the Veil Fall, but before the Eight appeared. It's hard to imagine what that time used to have been like.
I guess back then, right after the gods vanished, the dark ran rampant, and the natural disasters never stopped. Life was nothing like it is now here in Wishfield. Constantly losing their loved ones without warning, they were forced to leave everything they cherished. Praying often for the smallest of wishes, like just having a normal day. But the wishing one who once heard their prayers was long gone.
Threatened by Esslings each day? Too afraid to sleep because your house might collapse? That kind of life sounds utterly hopeless.
Yes. In times like that, who even has the strength to dream of tomorrow? Holding on to that tiny flicker of light beside her. Fighting to stay alive. Maybe it was the only thing left that Alicia could do. And because of her, that faint light kept spreading, reaching more and more people. She held on to hope and it survived the dark. Just long enough to keep on burning.
Alicia was incredible.
It's sad that she was killed by the serpent. Only a few fragments of sound and shadow remain. And so many questions. Momo, the Blue Tears gave us this key. Do you think it'll help us uncover more of the truth?
It's definitely possible. Isn't it like what Rex said in that lullaby? Blue tears, guarded ears. How did it go?
Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading light.
Wait, we still haven't figured out what her regret was.
Right. Like this key and the secrets whispered by the blue tears. It feels like we're missing something.
Nikki! He moved!
Momo, quick! Maybe if we follow the key, it'll lead us to more of the truth. Maybe we can help her.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way.
We're a motley crew, aren't we? Why is it always over the water?
It feels like something's missing.
Nikki, the key is moving again. Let's keep up. Another fragment. Let's keep following it.
Don't look back, run more. Esslings are coming this way. Hurry. I'm not leaving. Dad is still back there. What happened to Dad? Divine Envoy, please save him. He's in so much pain. Mom, where's the Divine Envoy? Where's Miss Elisa? Why aren't they here coming to help us? They'll come, I'm sure they will. Dad will be alright. But listen, we have to go now.
Looks like we're close to collecting all the flowers.
Stop it, you're lying. The Divine Envoy protected us. How can you speak against her? I wish it weren't true, but I saw it with my own eyes. She killed Alyssa with her own hands. The Divine Envoy killed Alyssa. What are we supposed to do now? What do we do? I saw the divine envoy. I mean, the serpent's tears. She looked so sorrowful when she killed Alyssa. And now she's handed over the Aurora scepter herself. Don't you think it's a bit strange? Haven't you been fooled enough? She killed someone. How can you defend her? I'll inform the others. You're no longer fit to guard the scepter. The Aurora scepter must be properly secured. We can't let it fall into the wrong hands again.
Oh, yay! The key is complete now! Wait, what's that over there?
Ooh, okay, so I have a white hibiscus,
Where else can we go?
a peach mango tea, I've got green tea, and mint tea.
Enough. The gods won't hear our prayers anymore. We need to run before the monsters catch up. Just run.
And I think I have some chai, but I'm not feeling chai because it's usually accompanied with milk. And milk is gross in the summer. The peach mango sounds interesting. Okay, it'll just take me a second to brew it up. Once we're done the cutscenes, actually, I'll just let the cutscenes run.
Sith, this time, I know what's safe everywhere.
Have these two been stuck in a loop?
A giant serpent! She must be a divine envoy of the Wishing One sent to protect us. The ground won't collapse anymore, and the Esslings won't devour us.
Divine servant, I offer you my loyalty. Please keep us safe. I want to live. I want to live.
The Wishing One's been gone too long. Driven to the edge by the dark. I need something to believe in. You see, even if that belief was built on a lie, it's still better than endless despair.
Divine envoy's hurt. Even the envoy is bleeding. We're not gonna make it. This is the end.
What are those cursed Esslings? Killing me, but they keep coming. Why do we have to suffer like this?
Mommy, the divine envoy swallowed a whole bunch of Esslings, but she's still hurting. Why can't even she use her whim to make the pain go away?
Sith, how long have you kept your body in its serpent form? Since we arrived in Wishfield, have you rested even once? There has to be a way. I've almost deciphered the ancient scroll you gave me. If I can unlock its divine power, you'll finally be able to rest.
What? Why are there so many Esslings all of a sudden? Save us! Divine envoy, please save us!
What good is that name? Look, trying like she actually cares. She killed Alicia! She lied to all of us! Imprison her! Imprison her! Throw her in the Confederacy Tower!
Don't cry. Sith. Don't cry. It's okay. Even if I turn to ash, my life burned brighter than any legend. Don't cry.
Okay, I got a little trapped.
Strange. Why does Alicia's shadow always sound as if she's talking directly to us? As if we're someone else.
Someone else? Come to think of it, she kept repeating, like she was talking to Sith. Don't cry, Sith. Does she think we're Sith?
No way. They weren't really speaking to us. It's like they're just reliving something.
Like, their memories?
Right, their memories. And if it's Sith's memories, then it all makes sense. Everything we saw of Alicia, her travels, her return home, the chaos during the Mistvale War when the Fanatic Wishers stormed the ruins. But not once did we ever see Sith the Serpent.
Those shadows show two different time periods. Only someone like Sith could have lived for such a long time. Nikki, I think you're right. These shadows must be Sith's memories.
They're all ancient, from so long ago. That's why most of them are so blurry. But Alicia's voice is always so clear.
It must be because Alicia lent the world to Sith.
Aww.
That's right. They fought side by side, and they bravely protected this land together. The Divine Envoy, she only pretended to be it to give people hope. They were both wounded, always teetering on the edge of despair, but they never gave up.
Then, how did it all end up like that? They loved each other so much. Even in her final moments, Alicia never blamed Sith. And Sith, she was in so much pain.
Then, maybe this is their regret. A regret only the blue tears remember. But now the key is complete. We can head to the Serpentine ruins. We can find out the truth. Why Sith killed Alicia.
It's been
I don't know. But during the Blue Tear season, her memory still fled. And Alicia's voice still hasn't faded. I believe that whether she's still there or not, the cavern she built for everyone, the one that never collapsed, must hold the answers we're looking for. And if she's still there, we need to free her from that prison of water. From all her sorrow. In my heart,
I wasn't sure how long this cutscene would be. I should have left at the beginning.
Let's go to the Serpentine ruins and see.
Yeah, we're going into the cavern. Sorry. Yes, we're going into the cavern. I'm so excited. Alright. First we touch the statue. Then we clear our tasks. Be right back, guys. Gonna put the tea on and refill my water bottle. Make sure to get up and hydrate, stretch out those leggies. It's very important. Okay, I got my tea. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys all got in a little leggy stretch. Maybe got a snack. Got some more water. You ready to explore the Serpentine Cavern? I know I am. But first, I want to dye my earrings again. I was pretty sure they were black when I put them on. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Unlock all of this. So in theory, oh my god, no. How do I reach a Revolution 2? The fact that I had to do this for every single piece of clothing is so annoying. Are we tier 2 yet, guys? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I hope you enjoy your tea. I hope it makes it even sweeter. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I love peach. Anything peach is like catnip to me. So I'm like always ready for a cup of peach tea. Oh, what is that? Oh, I see you hiding there, babies. I had a peach and ginger tea, but I finished it off this week. Oh, wishing one, please protect us. I hope our family can always stay in the shelter. My body has become like this, and now I can't build a new house for my children anymore. Wisteria. They have me at Wisteria. Oh my god, all the wisteria, yo. I have nothing left to give, so please accept these useless blings as an offering, a wishing one. I want to taste the cream of a cake again. I want to return to the days when we could buy cakes on the streets. Okay, so Infinity Nikki is great. It will show you how many items you can find in the area, so you don't miss out, except it won't show you where things are, which is perfect. The right amount of guidance. So you just have to look around. You can also redo the dungeon at any time, so. Oh, wishing one. Could I have a flute doll? Mom would definitely fall asleep with one in her arms. I wish I still had mine. Uh-oh, cat. Ooh, I'm going to make a matcha mango smoothie today or tomorrow. Oh, wishing one. Please allow me and my family to reunite after this disaster. I hope they know that their youngest daughter, the envoy, isn't dead, just trapped in Wishfield. I love peaches and apples and watermelon and peaches, apples, watermelon. Yeah, those are like catnip. We're definitely not walking on the back of a giant snake. No, I can't swim. Yes, made it to stream. Oh, mangoes and cherries. Oh god, I love cherries. You know what? Fruit. I love fruit. Hello, Mike. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I had a dream about baby robots again. Fuck. Yeah, we got up here. Baby robots. Ooh, what was for breakfast? My goodness, who's aiming these rocks at me? Over easy eggs, protein shake, it's something simple. Ooh. Ah, the tiny whales keep getting me. Sounds yummy, yummy, yummy. I had a blueberry muffin. It was very tasty. And a nice, like, blueberry, pomegranate smoothie. I'm on a weird fruit thing lately. I love fruit right now. It doesn't help that everything that I love is in season right now, so I'm just like, yo, fruit. Fruit. I'm going to be using the mint from my garden and the watermelon I recently purchased to make some crazy stuff. I don't know. Watermelon mint smoothie thing. I got some coconut rum, so like I could probably do something with that. I keep getting further away from that, but I don't know how to get up there. Ooh, pineapple and watermelon. I love watermelon. Surely there is a point in which I can jump. Maybe they'll throw a rock around here for me. Come on, throw me a rock, baby. Thank God I figured that out. I felt a little stupid not understanding what I had to do sooner. Yeah, look at us go. We're getting all the things. Also some fresh limes. So lime, watermelon, mint, bam, tasty. If you could have had some coconut milk or coconut water or whatever it is. Wow, shot through the heart. And you went to sleep. Ooh, we're getting there. I like the sound that the little arrows make as they whiz past you. It's real good. Beloved Wishing One, I implore you, protect those books and manuscripts from being destroyed by the war and drowned by floods. May the day come when people can sit and read again, and our libraries won't just sit in ruins. Uh-oh. Another catapult. Okay, I had to go fast. No! Curse you! I'm really bad at platforming, guys. I'm really sorry. Uh-oh, stuck. A little higher. Hates me. I think I had to like throw myself off the side. I hate that it like forces your camera. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got it this time. Oh my god, stop forcing my camera! Ah! I'm sorry. At least we don't have to like get the goobies for these first two sections because we got them already. I wonder if I should have swapped out my outfit. Because I have one that's like a faster glide. Albeit jumping is mostly my problem. God, Jesus fuck. Oh, we got it. Ooh, the tea is very nice. It's very fruity. Honestly, there's a tea brand I love that does a spicy mango tea. Oh my god, it's called Mango Diablo. It's so good. I didn't know I could have spicy tea until that day, and I was just like, ooh. Oh, oh, oh. This little pond area is so pretty. If this wasn't in a dungeon, it'd be the perfect place to take pictures. Not that I'm good at that. Oh, wishing one, please forgive Sith and me for usurping the name of the divine envoys. I only hope that everyone on this plane still has hope for life. I would sacrifice anything, even my own life. Hop. Oh. Oh. Oh no. I fucked up. Someone come rescue me. Day 1, flying with the birds. Grandma lost another tooth today, and she agreed to let me go. She said it was time I left Wishfield. Just like when she followed a medical team across Mirrorland to join the fight. I told her I was setting off right away, and she didn't need to save any dinner for me. Mom looked like she wanted to say something, but instead she quietly packed my bag. It wasn't heavy, except for a jar of jam she slipped inside. I promised her I'd come right back home when the jar was empty. Yeah, right. Another happy day of sun. Today is the 9th time I got lost despite having a map. 27th time I couldn't get a room because I didn't have any blings, and the 101st time I drove off nestling, and the first time I let a child taste Mom's jam. The kid loved it. I told them this is what my hometown tastes like, but they said hometown tastes like freshly fallen wool fruit, like the rustling of new leaves, like soft fabric against your skins, and skies full of clouds. They weren't wrong. This notebook is almost complete, but my journey isn't. I gave my last bling in my pocket to someone who needed it more. I guess I'll have to figure out how to make my own paper tomorrow. Now that I think about it, it's been ages since I left home. I wonder how Mom and Grandma are doing. I hope they still love sunbathing. One day, when I finally return, I'll tell them every story from this journal and let them know how happy I am each and every day. If the birds no longer come, my jam ran out long ago, and I've tried to recreate it so many times, but I can never get it to taste like Mom's. They say there have been earthquakes far away, rainstorms that won't stop, and birds scattered. Floodwaters broke the levees. And at night, children woke up crying, but I can't soothe them with jam anymore. I wish I learned to put more for Mom. A way to comfort people. Maybe it's time I admit. A lot of the comfort I offer is really just lies I tell myself to feel better. Don't cry, the disasters will pass. Don't cry, the gods haven't abandoned us. Don't cry, we'll find a way to drive out the Esslings. But how many more lies do I have to tell everyone just to make it till tomorrow? Perhaps an end, perhaps a beginning. The world needs to lie. Needs lies to weave a thread toward tomorrow. I will pay however much it costs. Sith, I do not regret it. I never have. Nothing in here, just a little doodle. Tea is yum. You might have to backtrack. I didn't get that Whim Star. It's literally from the last one I need from here. Oh my god, I didn't see it here. I'm a good noodle. Very smart. This is why I implore you, look around when you play this game. That way you don't have to backtrack. Okay, I don't know why it came back sparkly, but that's okay. I got lost. I read you like 3 times. I'm not doing it again.
Is that Sith the serpent?
Nikki, why isn't she moving?
You guys ready for snake memory time? Alright, come back soon, Mika.
For you, Seth. See? This little blue flower looks a lot like the one we talked about. Huh. How does it grow here? The land is ruined, but these flowers still bloom. Hopefully one day, they can bloom far, far away.
I'm not love running. Oh, there we go. The flowers, so pretty.
Seth, I dreamt of crying. Back in my hometown. So many people were weeping. No, it's too dangerous. You're not afraid? I see. In a world like this, the scariest thing is just facing one more day. Then, let's go back to Wishfield together, Seth.
Aw, sad girls. God, I love her dress. I need it.
Seth, you're still wounded. We need strength. More of it. You said it yourself. The Erosa Scepter. Just wait for me. I'll get it. The divine power.
Oh shit. Well, we know that she's a catalyst user. Damn zombie packing the fancy goth dress in this game. Yeah, well, I'm going to roll for it. Hey, Unleashed, how you doing?
I understand. It is so heavy. I'm no longer myself. Seth, is this the price? But I can't let go. Even if it destroys me, I must always, always protect.
I like the hairstyle. It's so cute. That doesn't look like a boss fight. Ow, I touched the whale.
Mommy! No! Where did they come from?
We are friends. Friends.
No, no, no!
Those flowers. Flowers. Where are they? Tomorrow, let's go home. Sith, back to Wishfield. Don't be scared. Seth, let this all end. Don't cry for me.
Alicia!
She was a liar!
As you hear, a new soul tablet appeared.
Great Dexter is here. We're saved! Come, let's go listen. They're teaching about harnessing wind.
This is great. Now we can become stylists and fight the dark together!
Alicia? She died 2 months ago.
Such a shame. She was amazing. If she was still alive, she might have become one of the 8.
I have a leveling on 14. I hit 100 this weekend. Oh, awesome. Congrats.
Don't cry, Sith. Alicia guided us to you. I believe she would have wanted to tell you this herself. Don't cry, Sith. When the sun trembles in the sky, look to the children and the flowers. Those of us who survived long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Light the bonfire. Let the Nitmoths dance. They fly toward me, as if in this world there is still light. Don't cry. Don't remember me for this moment. Before my death, I truly lived. Don't cry, Sith. Even if I turn to ash, my life burned brighter than any legend.
But she'll never know! Only 2 months. 2 months! And she would have become one of the 8. Her name would have been known by everyone! It's been centuries. I gave up my body and let my soul wander endlessly in the 20 years we shared. I kept asking myself where it all went wrong.
Sith,
In the end, I finally understood. From the moment she fell into the canyon and met me, the serpent's friend, that kind romancer, the voice of the divine honor.
The music is so good in this game.
It was my presence that erased her name. My presence that pushed her down that path. If she never met me, if I hadn't given her that scroll of divine power, she never would have.
no. Sith. She never regretted even a single choice she made.
She didn't know in just 2 more months.
Even if she had known she'd likely become one of the 8, she still would have chosen to use that divine power. Because she wanted to save people. Do you remember Alicia's dream?
I don't
The
know.
one she used to talk about all the time. The hope that kept her going, night after night.
To make the world's pain less.
Because she knew, throughout most of history, no savior existed. Before a true savior arrives, her, you, and all the ordinary souls out there, we're all we have. Only if we don't give up will we survive long enough to see the light. So, when she lifted the Arosa scepter, she knew the price she had to pay.
But the price, it was too much. She deserved such a better ending.
But Sith, history is full of tragedies like this. Those who come later always wonder, what if that person had made a different choice? They have had a better life? But I think Alicia would say, that's just a what if. Real life only exists in the present. And the pain of the present, and the darkness, she couldn't ignore it. No one knows if the future will
God,
be
the music is
brighter
so
or worse.
good.
No matter what the future held, she'd made her choice. The kind of person she was. She didn't live for grand legacies. She only lived for life itself.
For life itself.
Yes. Every second of her life burned bright. For herself, for others, for everything she held dear. She fought and risked it all. Even if she could do it 1,000 more times, Alicia wouldn't change a thing. While she was alive, she gave it her all. She lived true to herself. And to her, that was enough.
That was enough. So many years have passed. Is the land she protected? Is Wishfield still okay?
It's great. Kingdoms and towns rose again. And stylists skilled in Wimancy joined forces, creating the Stylist Guild to fight off the monsters. The dark was driven back into the abyss. Wishfield found peace once more, and Florawish was rebuilt. Breezy Meadow is now the perfect spot for picnics, biking, games, and spending time with loved ones.
It sounds wonderful. I wish Alicia could have seen it with her own eyes. She loved trying new things, and she'd get all flustered if she ever lost. If only she were still here.
She is still here. Maybe the grand tales of history forgot Alicia, but someone remembers. Someone you once saved. Their descendant became a ranger. She traveled all this way just to find you, and to uncover your story. And now I'll remember it too. I'll tell as many people as I can that, even in the darkest of times, there was still starlight shining down upon us.
Stories are lost in time.
Thank you.
They still
Goodbye. Thank you, Alicia.
Aww, my little gooby heart.
Nikki, where were you? I couldn't find you anywhere.
Momo, when I came out, I think I brought something with me. Here.
That looks like Diana's scale bracelet.
I can't believe it. It actually floated here with the current. Seth must have seen it. This bracelet once witnessed her and Alicia's dreams. It's crossed thousands of years and countless miles, passed from hand to hand by those who were helped, and chose to help others in turn. Kindness passed on over and over, until at last it made its way back to Wishfield, to see Alicia's old friend one last time.
Now, Sid was finally free. Thankfully, you were here, Nikki. Otherwise, no one would have heard her pain.
Yeah. We crossed time and space, and heard the grief that echoed through it. We never stopped searching for the voice that called out to us. And in the end, we found Sith. Don't cry, Momo. The blue tears already carried away their sorrow. No more endlessly shedding blue tears. No more pain or regret of her best friend's death on our hands. Only this bracelet, and the love that never faded, remains. It's time to go. Let's return this bracelet to Deanna.
Oh my goodness, my gooby heart. I'm okay. go here. Collect our tasks. Get some goopy things. And then we're gonna hit K over here. Time to collect. Bam. Oh shit. There really needs to be a, oh my goodness. Am I gonna do a 10 pull, guys? I'm gonna do a 10 pull. Giving me all the coins. Alright, I see those. Yup, we're doing a 10 pull and some more squats and push-ups. Alright, we did our things. Garbage, garbage. 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 Earring for the 4-star, not the 5-star. Nine out of 10 items were garbage. I'm not grumpy or anything, I'm fine. Okay. A whole lot of nothing, yeah. I wanted the pretty green and black dress. This one's cute, and I'll likely get it along the way because it's the same gacha thing. So basically, at 20 pulls, we get to start claiming the makeup, and once we're done the makeup at 100, we'll get things like a pretty frame, or Momo's outfit, or an item. And then if we really get high into the rolls, we'll get the thing to evolve it further and make different color patterns, which we will just... Evolution, there we go. For reference, if I want to get the next set of colors, I would need those shards. And that's the only way to get past the, getting all the pieces. Bit rough, if I do say so myself. Alright, where are we going? Oh my goodness. All the way over here. This is a shame. I did hope you get it. Pretty girl deserves a pretty dress. Yeah, gremlin sounds. Neat dress. Unga bunga. Where is our new friend? Oh, they're together.
They're still not out yet. Should we go in and check on them?
If you're really that worried, we'll face it together. Oh, just keep an eye on the ground for me. There might still be some old weapons.
Don't worry, we're back. We
even found your scale bracelet, Deanna.
At the Serpentine Ruins?
What in the world?
Nikki shares the truth about Sis.
I can't believe the ranger I looked up to, my guiding star, wound up like that.
I've read nearly every historical text about Wishfield. Not a single one mentions their names.
Sith. Lucia. They're like ghosts of history. It's a story long buried in the ashes of time.
The truth of history is often cruel. There's always regret. A cold, unfeeling balance. A life, healthy and meaningful to you, on one side. On the other, just a few scraps of worthless paper.
But it actually does matter,
Oh.
doesn't it? They mattered. To me, to my ancestors, to the survivors of the apocalypse. Just like Nikki said, history may forget about them, but I won't. Alicia, she may not have become one of the 8, but in my heart, she's the greatest legend. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for helping me hear their story. And thank you for making me more sure than ever of my dream. I'll journey to faraway lands, helping all those who need it. And wherever I go, I'll pass on the story of Alicia and Sid. I'll also pass on your tale, the story of one remarkable stylist. Okay, and I hope someday someone will tell me the tale of a wandering ranger named Deanna.
And me. I want to thank you too, Nikki. I was chasing the ghosts of my family's past. I've always been drawn to the stories of forgotten people in history, because I believed there had to be something right about them. But now, I think I see history differently.
You mean, as a historian, it's your responsibility to record it all truthfully.
That and more. There's also the history that lies outside of history. The forgotten, the foolish, the failed. And one person's story.
Right. Not every forgotten person gets a grand tale. Most are just droplets in the river of time. But it's those droplets that form the river that pushes history forward.
So, I want to record them. Capture the texture and light of each droplet, and give the souls back to these ghosts of history. Nikki, I will formally submit an application to the Flora-Wish Stylists Guild. I want to write a true account of history, including my own ancestor, the so-called fanatic wisher. And of course, Alicia and Sid. When that time comes, will you help me write their story? I want the world to remember who they truly were.
No problem. I want to write it too. I'd like to write about their fury against the monsters, their trust in each other, their courage. But also the quiet moments sitting around a fire, gazing at the little blue flowers, dreaming of happiness. And the sorrowful blue tears. We'll end it on the most important line. Sif and Alicia remain friends forever.
Oh my god. Okay, persons first. We're gonna look here. What do we got? Oh, this outfit is so cute. Catching fish by the lake. Catching bugs at the meadow. Okay. New story. Gosh, so pretty. Ice cream. there's a swing. Alright. Oh, cute. Okay, case in point. I've played Infinity Nikki for 3 hours now, and I have 15 levels on the battle pass. It's easy, it's peasy. Oh my god, not done, like, registering that there are things afoot. Oh, Froji! Okay, cool. Okay, we have so many quests to do. Liar, murderer, lock her up. Just you wait, the wishing one will judge you, and so will we. Our suffering never ends, and it's all your fault. Hand over the Erosa scepter, or don't you, don't expect us to be so nice. Goodness.
Water up ahead. Let's stop here.
Ooh. We're getting somewhere with this. I wonder what fish those are.
Noodle, I caught it. I'm getting... Noodle, I caught it. I'm getting... Noodle, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on,
Cool thing.
nothing's a challenge for you.
So many little googlies. I don't remember their names, but I call them googlies. Ooh, pretty. Need a different outfit. That's why we have... God, how early was this dress? This is actually the inspiration for my root beer dress. This one here. I saved over my normal look. I'm stupid. And we'll just drop it because I'm sure there's something that needs to drop. Oh, what's this? So pretty. Oh, but she won't let me use her snapshot. I can't use her parameters. I hate that. Of course, for everyone's safety, the serpent must be imprisoned. The more we relied on the serpent's power, before, the more we must fear her now. We need to make sure she has no chance to fight back. The serpent probably believes the shelter she built is the safest place. Why don't we trap her in there? Ooh. Okay. We need to go back to our other outfit because I feel I miss my outfit. With my two-star dress. And my equally low scored leggings. Oh, what are these? Are they cute? No, they are not cute. These are cute. I don't like the color I dyed those. What about these? Too short. There we go. I still haven't found the perfect shoes for them yet. So we got something pretty simple. Turn this off. Because I have little horns. I think this goes in the back yet, though. My little sword necklace, my little doodad. I think I was using some like 2-star gloves. Those ones are nice. My fancy, not so fancy glasses. Where's the hat? And of course, my little magic wand. Except this color. There we go. We fixed it. Kind of want to find a shorter haircut for that, but that's after I pull for the dress. But I saw the divine envoy. I mean, the serpent's tears. She looked so sorrowful when she killed Elisa. And now she handed over the scepter herself. Don't you think that's a bit strange? Haven't you been fooled enough? She killed someone. How can you defend her? I'll inform the others. But you're no longer fit to guard the scepter. The Erosa scepter must be properly secured. You can't let it fall into the wrong hands again. She just wanted to save you guys. Protect monsters. Alright, we're gonna zoom over here where we're gonna go to the Stylist Guild. The fishing is very fun. It doesn't have an overly complicated mini game, which I absolutely love. I hate fishing in most games, but like this one's it's pretty okay.
I'm not worried at all.
How can I help you? Thank you for the hydrate. Sip, sip. Thank you. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a great afternoon. We are absolutely rocking this story. I'm also afraid of like going too far and not having anything to play later in this game, because I know that does happen, especially for someone like me. You know what? Mike is playing some Zenless Zone Zero, and we love Mike. He's just a little goober. So let's go raid Mike. Mike is our dear friend. We play games with him on Thursday. I hope you guys all have a great day. I will do my best to be back tomorrow. We can play some more Infinity Nikki. It'll be great.